Hi everyone, it's Dwillis, Kiwi Scrapper from New Zealand. I'm here to share two projects with you today that I've made over the last couple of days. I decided that I'd make up a couple of little bags, which I've never done before, but I have seen other people making them up, and I thought, it might be nice to try. Cut one out and see how I went, and I've been a sire in the past, so I knew I wouldn't have a problem with figuring out how it needed to be cut out and stuff, so that was alright. So okay, this is just a little box, a little heart-shaped box that I got from the op shop for $1.50, and I may mean to alter that. It's going to be cute. I like these little heart-shaped boxes, and you don't see them all that often, but that would be good to alter. Anyway, okay, so without further ado, the first thing I did was I used this background fabric, which is what we call in New Zealand a calico. It's different in America, I know. I think calico in America is a little dainty print, but here in New Zealand, calico, this is called a bleach calico. It's got little tiny specks through it, and it's like a very good quality sort of cotton, heavier cotton fabric. So that's what I used for the background, and you can see it there. And what I did was I actually just cut it out on the fold, and I didn't even measure it. I just got the scissors out and cut it to that's the fold edge down there, so that was one less edge to worry about. And then all I had to do was join it, put in a little hem here and join it, and up the side and up the top. So I did the top and the bottom first after I'd folded it over. Sorry, I did the top and the bottom and then folded it over and turned these in and did those. And that's just the back with half a doily. Not sure whether you can see that. I could actually put that down. Half a doily and a little flower that's off that I tea stained. It was white. It was off a tablecloth, or sorry, it was off a placemat, and I cut all the thing off it and tea stained it. And a little topaz bling in the middle, and a little very narrow cream lace edge at the top, just to finish that off. So here's the front of it. It's like a little vintage piece. The image is I often get my husband to print off images for me, and this is the image. This gorgeous little girl here, little Edwardian girl, and it's in black and white, which the original photograph was in. I put it on in black and white, but it was too stark. So what I did was I tea stained it. So I don't know whether you'll be able to see the difference, but oh yes, you will be. You can see that. So there's the stark black and white, which will be nice in some projects, and there's the tea stain, which gives it a lovely, like, sepia vintage look. And yeah, I mean, you've got to be a bit careful. This is normal A4, photocopying paper, and there's the difference. You just put it in, and I boil up water, add 4 tea bags, and stir it around until the water's the colour I want. Take the tea bags out, and then I just pop the bits of paper in. I did several actually. Don't just do one. I did sort of a batch at the same time. And then if I want some stronger, I'll just put the tea bags back in. But that was what I wanted. That was good, and it does give them a lovely old vintage look. So there you go. It's a good thing to do. So that's that. I Mod Podged over it several times. I've been doing some Christmas projects, which I haven't actually shared with you yet. I will soon. And I had glitter everywhere. And you try and clear glitter up, but it doesn't really. So there were little tiny bits of glitter, and they got onto the image, and I couldn't get them all off, and I Mod Podged over them. So it just, I'll put these out for Christmas anyway, just to have them with some sweets and other bits and pieces in. So I'm not going to go all into this, just as I say, the foundation is this backing here that made the bag, and there's Chinese braid, there's cream lace there, there's just layers, lots and lots of layers there. That's the corner of the image there, and underneath that there's some vintage, off a vintage doll dress, just in that back there, which is, yeah, there it is there. I'm not sure whether you can see that bit there and there. And then there's this was dyed with avocado skins. give it that nice vintage sort of pinky look. That was stark white. This is applique flowers that I've got, and I just put that there over a doily, a small doily, cream doily, which I cut out of a larger piece. This is a metre or 2 metres of lace I got off eBay recently. I just cut out the flowers and dotted them around. Those are just the leaves up there, and this is a smaller scroll. But I just sort of, because they're dark, sort of a dark brown, so I just popped them all around there. This is another applique here which I've left loose, and another piece there, some more lace there, lace and lace here, that's all the same. Another applique here, organza applique, which I've cut out of I cut this out of a piece of metre of lace I had, wide lace. I just cut the flower out of that one and pop that on top of that applique, and underneath that applique there's a doily as well. And there it is, an acry doily. Under here there's lots of scrolls, which is off the same piece as the placemat here. That's just the heavier scroll piece, and that's all under there, as you can see. Sorry, I'm trying to get around the tripod here. Yeah, that's all glued under there. So that's just all. There's a half doily up here, a half of the cream doily, which is the same as this one here, just to fit into that corner, and then that on top. And there's a little topaz bling. These are some flat back pearls. I think that pretty well does what's in there. Oh, obviously this was off a metre of soft rose fabric. And then this was a piece of crochet, a strip of crochet that I got, I'm pretty sure, in a swap with Sonia Steptoe in Australia, and that just fitted the bill perfectly for the little handle. So let's put that up a wee bit. Yeah, so that's just the little bag. There it is, it's open inside. I've just left it plain, and that will hold a few little goodies on Christmas Day, and it'll look very cute hanging up somewhere. So that's my first project. That was my sort of vintage one. Let's put that up there. So then I decided to do another one, and this one I did slightly differently. It's still got the same backing because it's nice and firm and strong, and I did use the same technique, cut it out on the fold. Again, I didn't measure it, but I think it's approximately this, yep, pretty well the same size, just using measurement by eye, and the same width. And this one I covered with a white lace fabric. I didn't glue it down all over, I've just glued it at the edges where I turned them over, the top thing of this bit. Then I cut this bit out of a big piece of lace I had. It's a very wide piece, and I think it might possibly have been the edging for a curtain, a net curtain, but I'm not sure about that. I actually bought it from a knot shop in a big roll, already cut out about 5 inches, 4 inches. And then I put another little one here, which is avocado skin dyed little trim. I just cut that out of the strip, and a little lemon pearl heart in the middle there. Now, where this one was done out in vintage colours, this one has been done out, it's still kind of vintagey. I've been dying to use lemon. I don't like yellow. I'm not a yellow person at all, but I love lemon. So I decided to do this in creams and lemons. So, you know, it might still be classed as kind of like a vintage, but more shabby chic anyway, but very pretty, I think. And here I used a cream lace to go all around it, but not at the top. Then I've just built up, remember this has got the white lace background over this calico, so that's the background there. Then I just built it up. There's a cream satin embroidered ribbon across there. This image is one of the reasons I use the lemon, because I don't know whether you can see, but she's got lemon ribbons in her hair, and she's got lemon flowers that she's holding. And I think even her dress might have a tinge of lemon in it. So it's like a tinted, it's an old photograph, but it's tinted. And although I Mod Podged it, I put it in straight. It actually, because of the way I've angled these laces and ribbons, it looks as if it's on a slant. So that came out quite nicely. And there's just various little trims here. This trim is the same trim as on the back, but I just cut the centre out of it. So that's just in there. And obviously there's, you know, big fabric. These are bigger, not the same as the ones on the other one. This is a cream, and they're bigger. Fabric roses. This is a beautiful cream lemon. It's a lemon cream, not a cream cream. Obviously not quite as lemon as that one, but it is definitely a lemon cream with a nice bling centre. It's a nice satin ribbon daisy kind of flower. And here's some more of these things which I've got on the back. There's a couple of them there, and they were dyed in avocado skins, and they've got a faint cast of vintage pink on them, so they're just very, very faint. Just takes the starkness of the white away. Little tiny bit of cream from my scrap stash. Beautiful ribbon down here, which I used on my altered fan recently, which is a pale lemon. Absolutely gorgeous. So I put that right across here, and underneath is a trim that I just recently got off eBay, which is big pearl drops alternated with little pearl drops. So that went across there. A doily here under this flower here, nice doily, and to give it some height there's a little cream medallion, which was a shame to cover it up because it's pretty, but I needed the height. I suppose I could have just put a piece of felt in there when I think about it, but you don't think about these things. This is a nice piece of lace insertion ribbon in a lovely lemon, which you can't see the middle bit because I've put that thing. And this lemon here, which is slightly darker than that cream lemon, was a garter, which I picked up in an op shop. So I just cut it out, or cut it into a straight piece, and I've got one there, and a bit over here. There's some nice cream scalloped Venice lace here. Really, I think that's it. I just let that one go over the edge just to continue it a bit, rather than give it a definite square or, you know, little acrylic heart here, or resin heart, which is I love. And along this lemon, very pale organza lemon embroidered lemon lace or trim, I put the little lemon hearts with the little pearlized hearts, so they go all along there, bringing the lemon into that area. And this is was an artificial flower that I got off a bunch. I'm always picking up bunches of artificial flowers. This was a daisy with a ghastly big plastic centre, bright yellow fluffy centre. Well, I took the whole thing apart and I've layered 3, I think it is. Yeah, 3, and I've just alternated the petals and the smallest one at the top, and then put it on a piece of felt and popped that bling centre in there, which is a lovely acrylic iridescent cream with a little bit of bling. So yeah, that's that bit. I've put the cream embroidered ribbon on that, and that I'm pretty sure I got in the swap with Sonia Steptoe in Australia. And this is just 2 little of those, the same as these, and the ones on the back. 2 of those, and 1 on either side, and the little lemon pearlized hearts to match the ones at the bottom. So that's that piece. You can see there's the inside of the bag. These are neat to make, these little bags. I'm going to make some more. I'm going to make some Christmas ones. So that's my project for this week. So that's just the back. And you know, when I'm not using them for Christmas, they're very decorative and pretty. They'll just be hung somewhere. So that's that, and that's that, and that's my 2 projects I've made over the past 2 days. And I hope you ladies and gents, if there are any gents watching, I hope you like them. I was very pleased with the way they turned out. So my first, well, they're not altered bags, my first made bags, I guess, because I made them from scratch. So that's that, and I don't think I've got anything else to share with you, so I'm going to say au revoir, and oh, I'll show you, just before I go, I'll show you this lovely fabric. I picked up lots of stuff in the yacht shop this week, but look at this, isn't this just beautiful? I picked this up for, let's have a look here, Salvation Army, $1.50, and there is a little mark on it, small mark, but I can, you know, cover that up or go around it. It's lovely. It's got scallop pieces in it. It's a beautiful peach pink, absolutely beautiful, very heavily embroidered on tulle, and it's just gorgeous, so I'm going to have fun with that. Okay, it'll be Christmas items next, I think, and I'll see you all later. Bye.